Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. I'm Josh DeLay.
I'm Alan Wagner. Hello.
And I like breakfast. How you doing?
There we go.
Yeah. Well, wait. What's your name, though?
Oh, it's the producer.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess for now, we should maybe all give a fact first before we give our name.
What's your fact?
Oh man, now I'm on the spot.
Yeah.
He was the one who was
ready to go. Yeah.
Oh, I killed Alec Baldwin. That's a fact of mine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you do it on it was on the set of Rust or something or what?
No.
No. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, but now you have to give a fact.
Oh. What's a fun fact about me?
No one knows better than you, buddy. I know that might have been rhetorical, but fuck you.
I'm just not a fun person, though, So, I have facts about me. Do you want to hear a fact or, a fun fact?
Yeah,
I don't got any fun
facts. It's a little
facts.
factoid.
A factoid. I am. I have 10 fingernails.
You had 10 fingernails before you were born.
Did I?
Yeah, that's what your abortionist told me.
Oh, shit. Is that a selling point for not getting an abortion? Is they have fingernails?
Yeah, that was have you ever seen the movie Juno?
Is that where that came from?
Well, no, it didn't come from that, but that's a thing.
Gotcha.
Because here's the thing about babies. I don't really like babies, but their hands are adorable.
That wouldn't make me want to have a baby though. I'd just be I gotta take care of this little fuck's fingernails,
right?
Because they're growing out. You gotta clip them.
Yeah,
you gotta clip them when they get out.
That's a good question. I bet they're getting pretty long.
You think because they're growing for a while when they're in there? You know what I mean? Do they you gotta get a little baby fingernail clipper in there?
Probably. I've never had a kid. What do you think, Pete?
I mean, they come from somewhere.
Fingernails or babies?
Babies.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Babies are stored in the balls.
Yeah, don't abort the balls.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I don't know if I think they do actually have long fingernails when they come out. I think
that's fucking gross.
They're not super long. It's not they're not yellowed and
like the lady with the world's longest fingernails. Have you seen that?
I saw the guy
I think the last world record holder was a lady.
Okay.
And she had the same thing where she would haul a bag around with her fucking fingernails in it.
Yep.
Yeah. What do we got over there? We got a bag lady.
Yeah, they look like dreadlocks.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, I'm excited to get rid of them. It's a little bit of an inconvenience having these guys, and it's yeah, duh.
I mean, look, that's the thing, man. Everybody, some people have religion.
And some people have long fingernails.
Well, so you just have to have something to
believe in.
Something that in turn believes in you. Think about the trust those fingernails had to put into that lady.
Well, here's the thing. They always say, there's only a few reasons that people continue to live, and it's legacy is a really big one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So for this lady, she has a legacy.
Yeah.
Some people are just you gotta have a legacy, or you gotta have kids, or some sort of fucking thing going on, so that way when you die, you leave something behind.
Yep.
This lady, we're talking about her. I've never fucking met this lady.
This actually is a dude. Check that out.
I was gonna say usually.
No, there was a dude. There was a dude. Yeah.
Usually men are better at stuff.
Especially growing fingernails.
I mean, apparently she was dethroned.
But that's what I'm saying though. We sought out her name through the internet.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. No, she has a legacy.
She lives on. Yeah.
So that begs the question.
She's not dead yet, but her fingernails live on forever.
Right. Yes.
Through us.
I know. And through everybody, through history, through time. So here's the question. That's her legacy.
Okay.
So what? Why are you living? What's your mark on this earth? You're childless.
Yeah.
You don't seem to be really doing.
I've been trying to cook. I've been trying to cook up some stuff for a while, actually.
Okay.
Like I'm just saying the options are like fucking literally all over the place. Like maybe when I decide I want to die, like I'll be the dude that like fucking like ties his dick to like piano wire and fucking like jumps off of a skyscraper and
Yeah.
Like
You want to have one of those dads that like no one knows if it actually happened.
well that's like I'll be an urban legend,
Right?
Just be like, I heard this man, he fucking got like fucking 500 yards of piano wire and jumped off the fucking Empire State Building from his penis, and then just left it dangling his little penis.
That was all that was left.
Well, yeah, and I died on the ground. And I maybe took a person out or two or something on the way down.
Yeah, you would definitely most likely do that.
I'm just saying, like, there's
New York City.
There's like that's like so I could be like widely unknown, throughout my life,
Right.
but my that story would live on.
So you want to have an urban legend death? That'll be your
Kind of.
I mean, honestly,
That'd be kind of cool, right?
Right? Yeah, that would be. And the only issue, I guess, from like a legacy standpoint, is that your name won't specifically be attached. It's like there was this guy.
Yeah, but like well, okay,
That's kind of problematic.
it is a little bit. But like, I'm just saying, I would be the only person to ever do that.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think anybody else would ever
No one
do
else
that.
has. I actually am going to say right now that nobody else has
As-
tied piano wire to their cock and jumped off the top of the Empire State Building to their death. No
Yeah,
one else
yeah.
has ever done that.
Yeah, like throughout the rest of human history, that would be.
Hey,
I would be
producer
the only
Pete,
one.
don't Google that because I know. Okay. Don't
Actually,
Are
please
you
Google
don't
this.
don't
Please,
pull it up.
Please
Don't
Google
pull it up. I know. I don't. This one we don't need the fact check.
What would your legacy be?
Well, I guess I don't even think about it like that. So
I mean, you're just like, oh, I'm going to be a comedian or whatever.
well, no, I don't think that's going to leave any sort of lasting.
Well, exactly. Like I feel like I'm in better shapes here.
Well, you're thinking more dynamically than I am for
Well,
sure.
yeah, exactly.
I'll give you that. You're a big picture guy.
Exactly.
I'll be satisfied if I make like $30K a year doing comedy. I just don't have to work.
I mean, that's always
That would be
fun.
cool. But that's not going to leave much of a mark on the world.
Well, you're probably you like I think you said you would be like open to having kids at some point in the future, right?
No.
Oh, you're not. Okay.
I definitely never said that.
All right.
I have. Look,
Well, I mean, you had a lie, Ulysses.
Well, look, I've had kids, but none of them are A, alive, or B, in my possession. You know?
Oh yeah.
They've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
long since ripped from their paternal being, you know? By no fault of my own, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing I ever fucking did wrong.
Poor Ulysses.
All I did was try to fucking mold a Marine, and I did successfully, and everyone says I abused him. Oh, really? Do you like Marines? Do you not like the troops?
Yep.
Support the troops. Hit your kids.
Support
That's
Ulysses.
always been.
That's what I say.
Yeah, to support the troops is to support child abuse, and that's
Yep.
always been the case. Look, cold-blooded killers aren't born in the suburbs. Okay,
Yep.
they're born right here in South Minneapolis by a father who's just rearing his child to be a soldier.
And then leaving.
I didn't leave.
I mean, I suppose, yeah.
He was ripped from my
This
hands.
isn't even South. Is this South Minneapolis?
Of course it is.
Oh, okay.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, like fucking Richfield or some.
Well,
fucking
yeah, but
place.
we're not in Richfield,
Yeah.
but we're close to Richfield, which is south of Minneapolis.
Yes.
Therefore, quit giving my address away to all these fucks.
I'm just trying to like get you to expose your address to our 15 fans.
I mean, look, I edit this podcast, so I guess we could do it, but it'll just be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to have to fucking do a lot of editing.
4345 Snelling Avenue, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I'll leave it in.
Okay.
I mean, look, no one's listening.
All right.
Not to get back on that old chestnut, but
Producer, what would your legacy? What do you want your legacy to be?
Just do whatever you want. Just kind of keep that spirit alive,
Oh, okay.
I knew he'd have a real zen answer. He's like, just whatever happens, may the chips fall where they land on the ground, and may the ground be made of the pure quietness of
Yep.
the soul.
If
you know?
people remember me for being a chill dude, then that's the way it is.
Yeah,
Man.
I won't be remembered because my impact on the world was so chill. Like that was a guy who affected no one. He was completely at peace.
The ripples he caused were minuscule and perfect.
Yes,
in their
exactly.
design,
Yes.
yes.
I never came up for air. There's no ripple.
Just perfectly symmetrical tremors in the
Still
the spiritual
waters.
realm.
Still waters run deep, just like PD.
Exactly. But anyway, so I don't think I need to have a legacy. I don't think I care about that.
No,
So the question is, why do I live?
that's a good point.
Why do people feel the need to have a legacy as well? Like, I don't understand what that even need is for.
Well, like it's just like a basic human need because you know you're gonna die and you you want like your fucking shit to like live on.
But how
forever.
stupid of a person you have to be like, well, now I'll live forever because, but you're not, you know what I mean? Like, just because there's a thing, like just because there's a placard that has your name on it somewhere, doesn't mean you actually lived forever.
Well,
you're
no,
still quite
but-
dead.
Well, yeah, I mean you're dead, but like the thought of you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people don't want to like just have like the thought of them just like erased from history, you know?
Yeah. You know what? I went to the Washington. You know, been to Washington D.C.
I haven't. Have you?
Yes.
Actually,
I went to they call it the mall. It's not a normal mall.
I don't
though.
believe you, but I'm gonna play along.
So I went to Washington D.C. I did, and I went to the mall, and the mall isn't like a normal mall. Like there's no shops.
Oh,
Like there might be a few vendors, but it's actually just like a bunch of giant buildings with big statues and shit in them.
oh, so like that type of a mall.
And there was a
I
family.
feel like the word mall originates from somewhere,
Yeah, right. It must be something
like vast open
Right.
area with
Yes,
things.
I feel like that's probably what that is actually a proper mall. And then we
Yeah.
got appropriated into like Sparrow and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
stop appropriating
Mall
malls. Yeah.
culture. Exactly. So anyway, I went to the mall and there was a family crying at the Abraham Lincoln statue.
Oh, really?
And I was like, and I walked in. I was like, oh, look, a dead guy. Cool. You know what I mean? Like I didn't care. Think about that. That guy's the most famous guy ever, and he's still just dead.
That's
So who gives a shit?
that's true.
Like, there's no reason to talk about Abraham Lincoln anymore. The fucker's dead.
Who's crying there? It's like we miss you.
Well, I might have made that up, but the whole it's all for effect.
All right,
My point is that
I'm trying to get my point across.
my
here.
point is that Abraham Lincoln is dead and good riddance.
Yeah. What was this killer's name? John Wilkes Booth.
Yes.
Good on him. You know.
Alleged.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
I don't.
He was a plant.
Let's not slander. Let's not slander folks who may have slaughtered sitting presidents centuries ago. Let's not do that, okay?
All right.
Let's not slander these folks and tell, because no one knows if he actually did it. You know, Lee Harvey Oswald didn't do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of that, isn't there people trying
oh,
to see the JFK
yes.
thing?
That's actually. See, I'm
Oh,
usually
QAnon's
I'm usually
back.
I was gonna say I'm usually the one that doesn't know about news. I know about this.
Okay, well, enlighten me, because I've heard only a little bit about this.
QAnon, and like it was like 100 like QAnon people went to the spot of Kennedy's death.
Yes.
Because supposedly they were told that JFK Jr. Was going to reveal himself there, and
Wait, isn't JFK Jr.?
he's dead. Yeah, he died in like a plane crash in like 1999 or something.
Oh, shit.
And they're just like,
what's great right now is that I didn't even know that.
yeah, and they're like, first off, he's not dead, which is a stretch, and then second off, he's going to reveal himself from his hiding.
Yeah.
To have Trump be reinstated as president, which there's so many leaps that
It's
you
a
have
few
to take.
leaps. I mean, I support them
because he has to A, be alive still, B, be Trump supporter, and then C, somehow like have to have the power to reinstate a sitting president.
Yep.
Which are all things that are very interesting.
I mean, look, even if one of those things happened, that'd be kind of cool.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
That's quite the
Like
parlay. That's quite the parlay
like
there.
they're really throwing down their chips on that one. You know.
Well, I don't know if you mentioned it, but like the whole thing was he's going to be the vice president for the Trump 24.
Oh, see, I missed that
JFK
part. I
Jr.
missed
was
that
going to
part.
be Trump's vice
so people
president.
were wearing like Trump Kennedy 24.
Okay, here's my question though, because I know this is a bizarre story. And
Yeah. Like
it's
hundreds
funny.
of people showed up for this.
Hundreds though, that's not that many.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
The fact that hundreds of people traveled across the fucking country to
Did they though? If it's hundreds, they might have all been in fucking Dallas for all we know.
I suppose like they could have, but
I mean, QAnon hasn't completely died, but it's only 100.
oh no,
only
like it's
hundreds.
alive and well. Like
I'm sure.
that's a thing.
That's
But,
fucking great though.
It's a fucking cool thing, It really is.
Oh, go up to that hat, that red hat.
That was a cool hat.
Dude, it was woke, but instead of the O, it had the Q. I want one so bad. I want one so bad. I want one so bad. Oh my God, where can I get? Dude, can you look up if I can get one of those? I'll buy 3 of them. We're all wearing them.
That's incredible.
You know what, guys?
Hey, give him your wallet.
Oh yeah, I don't have it on me this time.
Oh, God damn it.
Woke.
You probably got it saved in your computer, right?
I mean, maybe. If you go on certain QAnon sites, it's definitely
just, like,
saved.
auto-filled in, ready to go.
Yeah. I just let them charge me for whatever, and I assume it's all in good fun.
Well, yeah, of course.
Dude, they have a fuck ton of cool hats.
Wait, are these all Q hats?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. The woke. I want the red woke one, though. That's the best one. Do we have to, like, make it ourselves?
We could. I got a
best.
sewing machine back home.
That's the best convergence of things I've ever seen. This is like we kind of hit on this when we did the LGBTQ anon. That's basically
yeah.
Zero. It went from $0 to 10. Are we sure this is? Are we sure this is legit?
So it's supposed to be free? Was it going to be free right away?
Well,
it's probably shipping.
Yeah, there's some.
It comes from China, so they gotta have a little bit of
China. Yeah. Boy, that's fucking real fun. I'm gonna get on so many lists,
dude. I love your fucking like tightrope act you got going on here.
What do you
like
mean?
Nobody knows where you're at. Nobody knows where you actually lie.
There was a comedian in Minneapolis who I like. One of the first few times I talked to him, he's like, you're not actually like Republican, are you?
You fucked with him.
Well,
right?
I know I wasn't voting, but it's just like the things I say.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm just unabashed about. I'm unabashed about taking any position at any point.
Yeah.
You know, because it just doesn't matter to me at all.
No.
Oh, is that the Des Moines Capitol there?
That's the cannon. I got inside of that thing for a second.
Oh man, we're going on.
It was full of it was like birds' nests and trash.
Okay, we should all get with those woke visors.
Oh, the fucking visor.
The woke visor, dude.
The visor is the funniest fucking
dude. And
thing.
we should start playing. We should like spend a lot of money, go to like wherever the 3M Open is, like go to that golf course with those visors on.
That's a special. Do you think like I was gonna say that takes a special type of person to be a visor person and a fucking QAnon person, but I have a feeling they.
I think that crosses over.
That Venn diagram probably fucking crosses pretty heavily.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
It's almost a perfect circle. I'm guessing actually.
I mean, this is the perfect fucking hat.
It is.
I mean, I think I'd literally just start to take on this identity.
Yeah. I mean, like Q's kind of a cool letter. Like, I mean, it's it's cool. Like, it's
worth
cool merch.
It's worth a lot of points in Scrabble. That's how I base how I like my letters.
Yeah, people are just like, oh, Supreme. Supreme's a cool logo. Let's spend hundreds of dollars on that. I'm a Q guy.
You know what though?
If I'll spend hundreds on a Q merch.
Yeah,
I love that.
Of course.
Shit.
I mean,
fucking cool ass design, man.
Yeah, I think we do like limited Q merch drops.
Yep.
Just like they do with Supreme, and then that shit pops off in the secondary market.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Just like like ironically, just fucking put it on like fucking make it like skate culture or something. Get fucking like
exactly.
Q-etnies or
right.
Something,
They'd be like, yeah, I don't actually believe it, man. But it's just kind of punk.
Yeah, dude.
It's punk to be Q.
I think that's kind of what we're going for, though, right?
That's always what I'm going for. Adrenochrome. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. We're getting back.
Sorry, I got deep into my Q fantasies, which happens from time to time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to live a different life, And I could see myself in a different life just being a Q guy.
Yeah.
Like just going for it. Just like, here's another thing. This is like what I was saying. Well, when you live your life, there has to be a reason, right? Like a religion or like a cult or like politics or like
exactly,
Q.
Yeah.
Like they're living for Q.
Yep.
Like that is their sole purpose is to, identify and call out folks that are corrupt.
Well, for sure.
On a deep, deep level. And that's literally their entire identity. Which is the same with people who, have kids. They're like, I'm a parent,
well,
I'm a Republican. It's like it's all the same shit.
That's actually a third way of getting, your legacy passed on is just being a absolute lunatic extremist. You know,
that's a good point.
You know, like fucking fucking. Well, I mean, we brought up fucking John Wilkes Booth and fucking Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yes,
you know? I mean, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to.
If I have terminal,
I don't know if I want to say it's good.
If I have terminal cancer, I'm taking down. Oh, I can't say that on the. I'm just kidding.
Wait. What do you mean?
I have a feeling we get flagged by the government.
Are you going to say you were going to do some domestic terrorism?
Yeah.
Well, then, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I was thinking about it for a second, but then I was like, oh, I feel like that's a very easy way to get on a list.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
And also, I don't have terminal cancer, so.
Right.
But if I did, I'd be hard on that list, you know?
If I had terminal cancer, that's where it goes.
What would you do? Oh, yeah.
And then all I'm doing is just marching at the Capitol.
Yeah.
That's all of it. That's all I'm doing. Like, what? You could have done that anyway. You don't need to be. It's like, yeah, but it ruins your reputation.
That's true. Nobody gives a fuck what you're doing if you got terminal cancer.
Well, they still do.
If you're running around fucking, killing like fucking all sorts of people and stuff, being an extremist.
All sorts of people.
Nobody cares. There's like he had fucking terminal cancer. He's halfway out the door already.
Hey, look at you! You have to put a nice fur coat on.
I saw it in your closet, and I had to do it.
Yeah, that's a good coat.
I realized that I have, I always feel like I'm constricted to this chair, but that's not the facts.
You can stand up and move around the room a little bit.
The facts is I got a long cord on my microphone. I got a long cord on my headphones.
Yes.
I got this whole room to dance around in.
You got the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, now I look like a fucking real G.
Hey,
a real G.
You look good. Hey, so you know you have like 10 or 15 DUIs?
Yeah.
So did you hear about this really crazy DUI in the NFL?
No, there was another one.
Yeah, this guy's life is ruined.
What did he do?
So okay,
wait, is this one where he went like fucking 100? He was doing like 160 miles an hour and crashed in like the lady and her dog fucking like burned to death in the car. Some fucked up shit.
Yeah,
I actually just saw that. Yeah.
And you
how am I up on news today?
You had one like that, didn't you?
Yeah, I killed like 3 people. I told the cops I had terminal cancer and they let me go.
Well played. They're like, hey, touche, man.
Yeah, it's like we gotta let him go.
Like, you can get this thing home.
We could put him in jail, but he's too frail. You know, I already look like I'm a frail little cancer patient, anyways, so it's believable. You know.
You look frail, but you don't look that.
I've put on some pounds since my last
hair
DUI.
And yeah,
I was going through a phase where I shaved all my hair off.
Yeah, you went through a real like Karen Carpenter phase.
Exactly. Fucking Terry Schiavo phase, you know.
Do you think you have body dysmorphia?
Like
what? Do you have body dysmorphia?
No, I don't think so.
Like, do you where you think that your body looks different than it does?
No. I'm pretty fucking aware.
You're aware?
I got a pooch. I got a fucking like paunch. Is it a paunch or a pooch?
Yeah,
fucking stomach thing going on.
I've been meaning to talk to you about this, but you've been gaining weight and it makes me sick.
Yeah, it's fucked up too because like the rest of my body doesn't understand that this is happening. It's just my stomach. So like I got one of those like fucking weird like skinny fucking fat stomachs, and it's really uncomfortable for everybody.
Well, so what's a skinny what's a skinny fat stomach?
Well, like it's where like everything else is skinny, and then you just got a fucking weird like. Stomach going
got you. So like
it's just like a weird lanky.
Your chest is like
and then it's
vertical,
just like
and then
a bulbous little area. You know, it's not good. It's not good.
You look like one of those like pregnant ladies from Train Spotting.
It's just all beer, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of beer in there.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of that. How's that beer?
I think it's expired. It was $8 for 12 of them.
Hey, I went to that liquor store again today. I like bringing up my little excursions because I go there every time I come there. And I bought two of these 24-ounce cans of alcohol. Yep. And coming up to like $5.
Pretty good.
But yeah, I was like, I don't want to miss out on fucking, getting a stamp, but I don't want to pay the extra $5 to get the stamp.
Yeah.
So you got to pay $10 to get the stamp, right?
Yeah, this whole stamp system.
So I got $5 worth of beer, and I was like, it's like any chance you'd be willing to give a guy a stamp for this $5?
Did he?
And he's like, yeah, I could stamp you. I could give you a
Yeah,
stamp.
they don't care.
He's like, you better pay $15 next time you come in, though. He made a little joke.
Yeah, did you laugh?
And I was like, I sure will. And
Nice.
then I fucking gave him the finger as I walked out. Yeah, and I saw that lady who fucking gave me the shitty box of beers last time, and I fucking kicked her in the fucking face, and then I walked out.
Sounds like you had a good time.
Yeah. Every time I go in there, I try to make sure that I'm trying to spread my legacy there as well.
Yeah.
I want them to fucking pass my name down to their children eventually, you know?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm the guy that fucking is like.
This is
comes
really
in and-
this is really about a legacy. Everything you're doing, it really just seems like you might be going through a crisis. You have all these ideas of how you're gonna. First of all, you're like, hey, I'm gonna strap my dick to the Empire State Building and jump off, and then you're like, hey, I'm gonna be a domestic terrorist who pretends to have cancer.
Yeah.
And now you're like, oh, my legacy is gonna be attacking this woman at a liquor store,
But think about that, like if
who
I,
then takes my
you
name
don't,
for her
you
children.
don't put your eggs in one basket ever. All right, you
Right.
spread them around. And here's the thing, if one of them doesn't get my name, you know, at an infamous level,
Right.
all of them combined sure as fuck will, you know.
Wait, you're
Like
right.
on
You're
a
like G.G.
smaller
Allen.
level.
at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
point.
I'll just be like, you
G.G.
remember that?
Allen.
You remember that crazy fucking dude that was just fucking like, you know, ripping his own dick off and like fucking, you know, like.
Well, technically, gravity ripped your dick off.
Yeah. But you know, if I survived somehow, just be like, oh, that's crazy. And then
Yeah.
and then he's like, that man went on to fucking, you know, tell some cops that he has fucking terminal cancer, and right after he fucking killed a family from a DUI and walked scot free, and you know what I mean. These things add up. At a certain
it
point,
all
there's
adds
at
up.
a certain point, there's a little tale that you can tell to people.
Right.
You know?
So instead of just having one like urban myth of just the penis thing, it's gonna be like a whole. It's like the movie Big Fish, huh?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. And most people won't really fucking believe
Yeah.
it. But at the end of the, you know, at my funeral, I'll be having I'll be having the liquor store fucking.
Yeah, the liquor
folks
store lady will be
walking
there.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your son will go on a journey where he's like, my dad was a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
They're like, he was, but he
But
wasn't
did
lying
some
about
He
it.
did some credible.
He's like,
shit,
yeah,
though.
right. He didn't lose his dick at the Empire State Building. They're like, he did. I was there. I helped him strap it up. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He has to go and meet everybody. And the guy like has like one of your pubic hairs. He's like, see, and he's like, I guess he wasn't lying.
He has my.
It's like my dad used to fucking
He
cheat
has
on
my
my mom.
preserved fucking dick like in a fucking glass box, just dangling from the
Of
little,
course.
little strip of the piano wire. It's all
Yes.
like fucking shriveled up and weird looking.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they do.
Ewan McGregor comes in. He's like, yeah, I was from that movie Big Fish.
Right, exactly.
You know.
And he's like, hey, Alan's son, if you don't believe it, why don't you put your dick in a dehydrator and see what it looks like? And then he dehydrates his cock and they compare him.
It's the exact
it's the same dick.
It's literally the same dick.
And he's like, oh my. And then by the time he comes back to apologize to you, it's too late.
Yeah.
Because you've already strapped what's left of your penis to the
actually-
Empire State Building again and gone for your final fall.
And then here's a twist. Actually, here's a twist. So the dick turns out to not be identical because it was a fake dick in there. What they did with the real dick is that they put it on.
Wait, so his dick is identical to the fake dick?
No.
He's like,
No,
whose dick is
so
this?
It's
You did my real dad.
no.
That's even a bigger crisis.
It turns out that it's not identical is the case. All right.
Oh.
And so he's like, well, what's going on? And then the twist at the end of the story is that that I actually swapped that dick out for a different dick, and I put my dick on ice, and I knocked little Billy out, you know, just gave him some sleeping gas or something, and I took his dick off, and then I put my dick on his dick, and I sewed it back up. And
I'm not gonna lie. I did not follow the moving parts.
Well,
of that
no.
even a
I mean,
little bit.
basically, I swapped the dicks out, and then I fucking.
But somewhere there was like a third. But somewhere there was like a third or fourth dick that came in that kind of came out of nowhere.
Well, there's only 3 dicks.
Okay, but where's the third one coming to play?
I stole it from somebody.
Okay, see, this is
And
the
I
problem.
replaced it
You have
with
to
the
understand why
dick
this
that
is
I tore
that's
off
an issue for
myself.
me that you just took it from somewhere.
No, it's fine.
I just found a dick.
It's fine. This is the same place that the transgenders get their dicks from. I fucking grabbed one of those.
All right.
And then I sewed it onto my son. So like I took his dick off and I
Yes.
sewed it onto his dick.
So you gave him the transgender penis.
No. I put that one in the box, the dangly box.
Okay.
You know. And then,
But it wasn't your
and then the
dangly box. It was another character that he had to go and confirm one of your stories.
And then
for.
I instructed the
There are
doctor.
so many holes in this goddamn movie.
I instructed the doctor that did this procedure on my son to only tell him at my funeral. And so he was under the impression that I just tore my dick off and didn't do anything with it, but it's actually on him the whole time.
So that's your legacy, is that your son carries your dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then your dick is just your legacy.
Well, it is, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's nice. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Okay. Well,
Is this? Did I go too far?
well, it just didn't
Have I gone too far?
Well, the issue was it didn't make any fucking sense.
Well, exactly. It's a very problematic story, and a lot of people don't really understand. But it,
I think there was a way, I think there was a way for that to work better. Then like, oh yeah, we found this other dick. You're like, oh, the transgenders.
The only problem with this story is that I had to find a third dick. That's the only part that's really tripping me up.
Well, okay, what would make this great actually is
Okay.
if we change Big Fish and we actually start at your funeral.
Okay.
And your son stands up and said, "I used to not believe my dad's stories," and then you hear him start to unbuckle.
Yeah.
And then he pulls it down. The camera changes to the back, so you just see his legs because it's PG-13.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see any ass or dick. And then he says,
you see a little bit hanging down because it's long, you know.
maybe a little blur, but it's gotta be blurred.
Oh, okay,
just
all
a little like a blur, like out of focus.
Yeah.
Just tip of the penis hanging. And he says, "Here's the story of how I got this penis and why I now love my dad." And then it starts to go through the story about their past.
Yeah, I bet you're all wondering how I got here.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
One of those
and then the
scenarios.
final scene is that.
Yep.
And then right at the end, the transgender person walks. He's like, "That's my fucking cock."
In the box.
Yeah.
The whole time.
No. You messed up. You thought that you gave your son your penis,
so
but you
there's
actually
there's
gave
a
him
second twist.
Yeah,
So you get
the real
halfway.
twist
You
is that
get,
it's
you get halfway
actually-
through,
Yeah.
and
So
you're just like, "Holy shit!"
You're convinced that he has your penis, but
Yeah.
actually he has the transgender person's penis
I
all along.
I fucked up, dude.
Yeah, and then they chase each other like around the pews, and that's just how it ends, and then funny music plays.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
got a real
Yeah,
hit
the
going
Benny
on
Hill,
here.
the Benny Hill music kicks in, and they start chasing each other around all in fast motion.
Yeah.
She's just like, "I want my fucking cock back." He's like, "It's my dad's cock," and everyone's crying.
Yeah.
You know?
And I get up and I fucking like I'm actually not dead, and I fucking like sit up in my fucking coffin,
Yes.
and I just expose my son's penis on myself.
Yeah.
'Cause, like I have his I like put his penis
Yeah.
on my fucking like swapped
Yeah,
penises
so there's
actually.
a third twist.
Be like, I got the real penis, you know?
It's a third twist. You're still alive. But then your son says, "Dad, you're still alive." You're like, "I'm not your dad." Fourth twist. And none of these.
Why do you have my penis?
And fifth twist: none of these penises belong to any of us. I have so many penises at my disposal. I could never possibly know whose belongs to who at this point.
I just walk into my like because we have the funeral out back in my fucking manor or whatever. And I lead everybody inside. And I fucking like knock on this wall and it fucking opens up and there's just like a fucking room full of just boxes of penises.
Yeah, but they're boxes. They're not. They're in no way organized. You're a hoarder. You just hoard severed dicks, and you're like, "Yeah, I drank a little too much Chardonnay one night, and God only knows."
Started collecting dicks for some reason.
God only knows whose dick we have. He's like, "Dad," it's like, "I told you, I'm not your dad. You can't really." This would be a shitty thing for a dad to do, but for a stranger to do, it's not that weird.
All right, you got to admit though, my legacy would fucking live. My legacy would live on. There's no escaping that.
Now I'm starting to buy into
There's
this whole
no
legacy
escaping
thing.
that.
Now I'm starting to believe that this legacy thing might be important.
The second anybody catches wind of that fucking story, that's traveling like 5 generations down before that dies, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
I mean, I think first of all we improved that movie a lot.
It's not big fish, it's big penis.
I know. We got to think something more clever than that. Penis.
I was just out there looking for the biggest penis of them all.
Yeah.
Just collecting them.
I guess like a big, maybe like.
And they always got away. There was this one man that had the biggest penis, and I just couldn't catch up
the
to him,
journey
you know?
was the biggest penis.
God damn it.
They said it was the size of a fish.
Fuck.
Big fish. That was a good wholesome movie, huh?
Yeah, it sure was, bud.
My favorite part was Danny DeVito being a.
Was he in that movie?
No, I think it was a different guy who looked like him.
Just another short man.
Yeah. If you saw the movie, you'd know what I'm talking about.
I mean, I did see the movie. I don't know anything. There was a giant.
Big Fish was from 2003, correct?
Why do you have so many Googles up?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
No, nothing. Never mind.
Yeah, don't question the goddamn producer, dude.
I'm just.
There's nobody better than him.
I won't do that.
Was it Danny DeVito or some other little guy? Yeah, it was Danny DeVito. I was right.
What the fuck?
Did that actually, dude? That had a wild cast, bro.
It sure did. Who was the giant? Was he another shit? That guy was cool.
Yeah,
He was a giant
I don't
man.
know who played the fucking giant. Probably just actually a giant. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, dude. That guy's like, oh, cool. I get to play a freak in this movie.
I mean,
Glad things worked out.
well, yeah. I mean, that's his legacy lives.
Oh, he was in Bubble Boy and House of a
God
Thousand
damn it.
Corpses. Though he's actually been in some fucking big movies.
Yeah,
so you
man.
know what?
If you got to be a giant, you might as well fucking be I'm sure he made good money off that shit. He was a pretty big character.
In Big Fish.
Yeah, Big Fish. Yeah, he was in there for like at least like
Oh
40,
yeah, Alan.
40
He was
some minutes. of screen.
he was a big character, was he?
He sure was.
He was the guy that they wanted to take the cock from, but he wouldn't let him.
Exactly. Well, no, and that's gonna be the kicker. The fucking the large man
Yeah,
shows up at my funeral.
that could be the final. He's like my white whale.
And he comes up. He comes up to like fucking.
You're
pay-
driven mad.
He comes up to pay respects to my fucking coffin, and that's when I wake up and I just grab his dick off of him. I got real efficient at it at this point. Sorry, we looped back to this. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to at all.
Well, look, 5 twists isn't enough. I think there might have been 6 when they
Yeah,
found out
yeah,
you're
yeah.
a hoarder with boxes of cocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, probably not the greatest.
Yeah, dude.
That was a very Big Fish, a very formative film watching experience for me. I always loved Big Fish.
Oh yeah, that was formative for you.
It was.
What'd you learn from it?
Well, like it's like a movie that I had like identified as good cinema. Like good. First of all, great acting throughout the whole thing. Like good story. Like it was one of probably the first movies I watched that wasn't like a comedy that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it probably was.
No, because I fucking hate dramas for the most part. Would you consider that like a drama? That was
Yeah,
like
that's totally a drama.
yeah. Yeah, that's probably like one.
If
of
you
the
laugh
only
at Big
ones that
Fish, you have the worst sense of humor ever. Like if you think that lame shit is funny, because the little gags they put in there like weren't good.
Oh yeah.
Also, that dude died while masturbating.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
Who? Ewan McGregor?
No, fucking Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh what?
She flicked her bean right off her body and she bled out.
Was she in that movie?
What? Yes, of course.
She flicked her bean off her body.
Because that was Tim Burton, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, of course she was in it then.
Yeah, of course.
She flicked her bean off her body.
No, I didn't. I mean, that didn't happen. I think it's like PG.
She did that right in the movie.
Yes, she did. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I broke the rules of improv. Yes, she flicked her bean off her body. Yep.
Think about that.
I didn't have to even think about it because I saw it in the film. There was very little left of the imagination. I didn't really have to use it.
Let's I wish we had some like scientific people in the audience. We could just be like, hey, how much force would it take to flick your own bean off?
Oh my
You know what I mean?
god. Ugh.
You have to have some strong little fingers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't really like to think about female circumcision very much.
Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with you?
I like-
what's going on with
Did
you
you,
right now?
did you hear that?
I don't know. I've been looking at you.
No,
and
no,
it's been,
I like-
it's
I
hard.
like
It's hard to talk while whatever you fucking is happening.
I like
happening.
swallowed and like I got like a wad of spit in the back of my throat and it made me talk like I was a fucking
Yeah, but
like,
why
a
were you jamming
retarded
this
person.
fucking paper up your nose?
'Cause I was fucking I was running. My nose was running and
But
it
why
looked
you-
like there was a little bit of blood. So I was like, I gotta take care of this shit. You know?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Anyways, I watched a movie where a lady
ya?
had to cut her own fucking clit off or whatever.
Oh, good God! What is with you?
It was like I think it was called Antichrist. You ever
Okay,
seen
so
that
it's
one?
like some bad horror movie or something.
Yeah, I mean it was awful. Carly was fucking watching it, and it was fucking. I happened.
Women
to,
love bad horror
like,
movies.
I happened to stumble in on what's noted as the craziest fucking part of that movie, where it's literally this fucking lady like with the scissors like fucking cutting her clit off.
Oof! Good God!
Fucking yeah, it's scarring, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't like that at all.
yeah.
I don't even like that a little bit. That's not good. Why'd you
I'm getting some ideas here though.
look? You're on this whole like female circumcision bent that
Well,
I
I'm
can't.
I'm just saying I like I'm stealing a bunch of penises. I didn't even think about the fact that I could steal. Because it doesn't make sense that you could steal vaginas because they're holes. You can't steal a hole.
Ugh. There's something like less unpleasant about cutting a penis off for some reason.
Yeah. It kind of took a dark turn there.
I think
you're right.
You want to know why? I
actually.
think
that wouldn't be a good legacy to leave behind. The whole clit thing.
you want to know why I think it's more pleasant to me to cut a penis off than to mutilate a vagina?
Why's that?
Because I'm woke
That's good.
with a Q.
That's fucking awesome.
Do you think I'm woke?
Yeah.
With
I think so.
With a Q though.
With a Q
right?
instead of an O.
Yeah.
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 How would you? You wouldn't even be able to pronounce that. Wike. I don't know.
Oh, hey, we should play a game.
Yeah. What's that?
It's called Make Producer Pete Laugh.
Okay. You got anything?
You go first. No, well, it's a game. We're competing against each other.
Oh Jesus.
So we each get. I'll time it. We each get.
No. You gotta start.
Well, you don't want me to go first.
I sure do.
This is gonna be fun. There was a game on. It was on like Nickelodeon or something. Nick Jr. back in the day called Make Me Laugh. It might have even been Comedy Central. And there'd just be a person just sitting in a chair and just be one-on-one with them. Yeah, look that up, Pete. So this will be called Make Producer Pete Chuckle.
Okay.
Did you see that?
You mean the game show from 1958?
They could, but they must have rebooted it. Yeah, see, because it says Make Me Laugh Originals from 1958. But there was one they did later. I don't know. I can't remember. I remember it as a kid. 1997 to 1998. There we go. That's what's up. Who's that motherfucker, huh?
Mark Cohen, huh? Comedy Central?
Oh, Mark Cohen. Mark Cohen is like a good buddy of Henry Phillips.
Oh really?
He plays Stupid Joe in the Henry Phillips movies, punching the clown and punching Henry.
Oh yeah. Yep. Well, that's good.
So yeah, we're gonna do 15-second bursts.
15 seconds.
You have
first.
15 seconds to make producer Pete laugh.
Jesus Christ.
But we will go back and forth. So if you make him laugh right away, I get a chance to also make him laugh, and then we'll be at a tie. You know what I mean?
Dude, well, you're gonna win this.
I don't think I will.
I feel like you're better on your feet with this kind of stuff.
I know, but the thing is, we can do anything. Like, you don't have to tell a joke, but like you just have to like be weird enough for producer Pete to laugh.
All that I'm thinking of is just fucking literally standing up and just punching him in the back of the fucking head. But I know
That's not gonna make him.
I know that's gonna make me laugh, but it
No,
won't make him
that's
laugh,
gonna end the podcast. It's gonna be a fucking brawl. And I don't.
I made him laugh.
Oh, okay.
I made him laugh.
I know, but I wasn't timing
Fuck
yet.
you.
But
No,
good
that
job.
started.
Also,
No.
Also,
that counts.
I was talking. I helped you.
No.
I sure did.
No.
I sure did.
Uh-uh.
Don't act like my.
What, are you just gonna sit there fucking silent?
For 15 seconds. Yeah,
No,
we
you're
both have
fucking
to.
not. No, I'm not. I don't like this.
But
I can't do this.
Look,
for
we
15
can
seconds,
we can
man.
cut this out of the podcast if it doesn't work. I just think I've thought about this for a while. I think it'll be funny.
God damn it.
Fine. You want to try to make me laugh?
I want you to go first, though. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Are we ready, guys?
Yes.
he's trying to distract us.
I know.
All right. So PD has to be completely not laughing. PD, let us know when you're like as not laughing as you can possibly be. 'Cause we want to start from a solid baseline.
Yeah. A little solid ground to start off with, you know.
Where are we at here, buddy? How you feeling?
Yeah, just a sec here.
Okay.
He's got the chuckles. That guy, you know.
This is gonna be fun.
God damn it.
All right.
Well, it's about time we do something new on this fucking podcast.
I suppose, yeah, it has been a little.
And why not bring joy to producer Pete?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'll go first. Hey, Petey.
Is that where I say what?
You don't have to. Did you fart today? Did you go up to your desk man and just toot right in his mouth? All right, it didn't work. Your turn.
Oh Jesus.
I wanted to see how stupid I could get.
Yeah.
All right,
I like the direction that you went.
You ready for Alan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I guess.
All right, and now.
All right. Hey there, little guy. Do you remember that time I fucking fucking farted all over the place? You know, I can't believe that
You
worked.
won.
I can't believe that worked.
Because it was so stupid.
Exactly.
Honestly, I think I'm laughing at the segment more than anything.
That's the thing, because you had to play off how stupid mine was, and you knew that if you just kept.
That's what I mean. I knew.
That's
That's why I wanted you to go first,
it just
because I don't
keeps
got original fucking thoughts. Come on, man.
I mean, that wasn't real original. It was just
No,
so
it wasn't.
Stupid.
I know.
And that was make producer Pete laugh.
There it is.
To a fart sound. All right. That was a hell of a segment.
Yeah, we really killed it that time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we had a comment on one of our YouTube video last week.
Oh, we did? I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it's it was.
Well, hey, we should hold off. We'll do the comment as we would do.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're literally in the first segment still, aren't we?
We sure are. It's probably break time. What do you think, producer Pete?
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want us to make you laugh again?
Sure.
Do you want Al and I to pull our pants down, just fart directly into your eyes?
I mean, that will get me just going.
Let's make producer Pete come.
Yeah. Right.
All right, our next segment, we're going to get 15 seconds to make producer Pete come. Now, I know we've never showed you on camera, but pull yourself out of here.
Well, yeah, we can't expose. I mean, we can't.
We need live proof.
We can't have that be the way we expose producer Pete, both literally and.
No, I think that's the exact way we should do it. I can't think of a better possible way. Than by,
Just be like, oh yeah, here's producer Pete, by the way, and we start beating him off. This is what he looks like. Everybody, do you like this? Gross.
It's like, oh, good God. This podcast really, look.
That's how you make a fucking splash.
That's how you get on the map.
Producer Pete, if you could receive a hand job from me and Josh at the same time, and it would bounce us all the way up to the top of the charts.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
What if it meant we got like 10 Patreon subscribers?
Yeah, we would literally be able to
Would you do gay acts on camera for 10 Patreon subscribers?
I mean, I'm just standing there, so.
Yeah,
exactly. You're not
This
doing
really
it.
is a win-win.
It's actually making Petey come. Petey's doing nothing. It's just we have to make him come.
He's just getting off.
He's just standing there.
Yo, hand's a
It's
hand.
the least gay thing anyone could ever do, to stand there.
It really is.
And that this thing's happened to you. That's not gay, dude.
Not gay at all.
That's so normal.
Normal as fuck. All right.
All right. Well, maybe next week we'll play Make Petey come.
All right, let's go to fucking break.
All right. We'll take a break. Okay.
And we'll be back after this.
Hey.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-boop.
Bop.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Tim Burton's newest film, Bigger Fish. It's the sequel to Big Fish, a blockbuster family hit. It's a journey much like the first one of a boy growing up through life with a dad who tells a whole lot of tall tales, only to find out that most of them were true, but then to find out that most of them weren't true at his funeral in succession, and then to find out that he's a hoarder of penises. Bigger Fish, coming soon to the Paramount Network.
Jesus Christ. Second advertisement of the day is brought to you by producer Pete's 15-second jerk fest. Yeah. It's it's a business started by producer Pete over here. He's paying the bills for this advertisement, and it's a chance for anybody who's interested in fucking giving the guy a little jerk to come and have 15 seconds with their favorite producer. If your name's Jeffy, I'm sure you'll love this one. That was it.
All right, and now time for the second half of the podcast. It's the Going Hard Podcast. Producer Pete, Alan, and John. Welcome back to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, fellas.
Hello.
How was your break?
Good.
Yeah, mine was all right.
All right, we'll just leave it at that. Mine was
How
also
was yours?
Was yours okay?
Good. You know what? It was good, but gosh darn, it's getting awful dark outside.
Sure is.
Boy,
I woke up this morning and expecting sunshine. There was none of that. It was
Yeah.
dark. It was dark.
And it was at that point that Alan realized that life isn't all sunshine and rainbows.
Exactly. It's mostly darkness
Yes.
and stumbling through your house, still half drunk from the night before, with cigarettes still on your breath.
That's what life is
And
really
you hop
about.
in the shower to wash away the horrible feelings of the horrible feelings and regret from the day before, and then you work your way through the day, and then the next morning you wake up and it's still darkness, even if the light's up. Even after.
I was going to let him go for as long as he possibly could.
I had more.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
You started laughing, so I thought you were done.
No.
That was the indicator. I was going to let you keep going. I was all about it.
Yeah.
Everyone's been on this podcast has been waiting for a good Alan monologue.
Yeah, I try to keep them scarce so that way it's still in demand, you know?
Oh, of course, yeah. You don't want
If I
to.
do it too much, you just blow your load.
You don't want to fucking blow your whole wad.
Well, exactly.
You don't want to just fucking squirt your whole
Well,
giant wad out
You just gotta
immediately.
continue. You just gotta continue to give people a little bit of pre-cum in their mouth every once in a while, and then you pull it out, and then you bring it back in later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was just a little taste you gave him there.
Yeah.
Your next monologue will be longer.
Yeah. It'll be the whole load
Hey,
potentially,
stay tuned.
or it might be more pre-cum.
Stay
Who knows?
tuned. Don't you feel like every metaphor we have on this podcast has to do with like
Dick-related, yeah.
yeah, dicks and
And chopping off clitorises and all
well,
sorts of
look.
stuff.
First of all, clitori.
Is that what it is?
Yes,
Actually?
of course.
Oh, okay.
And then also, I
Octopus.
don't want to say
clitori.
that all of our metaphors
Right.
are about chopping off clitori because that's only been you. I've actually never mentioned it. Miraculously, here we are, 40 some episodes deep. I've never mentioned that at all.
So how they call it puss, right? And they call octopus, but then they call them octopi, right?
Yep.
So multiple puss would be pie.
Yeah. I'm gonna get so much pie tonight. So
Exactly.
much strange pie.
Which works,
Yeah.
you know?
Because who knows,
Take that one home, guys.
Yeah, you can use that one on your lady at home.
Yeah, give me that pie.
Yeah.
But you're like, what you mean is bring another lady into the bedroom.
Right, exactly. She's
Yeah.
like, you want to eat this pussy? I'm like, I want to eat some pie.
Yeah.
She's like,
I'm not satisfied with just puss,
and then she just like sighs and goes in the kitchen, starts whipping a crust up.
It's like you misunderstood, you dumb fucking.
It's like either way, it's misogynistic. You know what I would like to eat?
What?
Some pie, bitch.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
And they're like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm making you a pie, you asshole. It's like, well, no. Don't you know that pie is plural for pussy?
Yeah, dude.
She's like, I don't know.
I keep confusing this fucking microphone for a beer can. I'm not like you where I have a microphone in my hand constantly, and I understand that it's a microphone. The only other thing that I have in my hand in this shape is either a cock or a beer can, And I'm sure as fuck not drinking cock,
Oh, really?
I'm not drinking it. I'm fucking.
Why would you have a cock up to there if you're not drinking it?
I mean, that's not what I call it, but
Okay. You call it something else to make you feel better about it?
yeah.
It's like, hey, man, I ain't gay. I don't suck cock. I mean, dude, I lick up and down on penis for sure.
I drink the cock, all right? I just realized that there's some more pictures on the backside of this twisted tea can here.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
They're actually new.
Yeah,
new.
no, these are new ones. It
It's
wasn't
not
it
new.
wasn't crystal. It's not crystal this time.
Oh, I missed her.
From fucking do you remember the
Oh man,
Remember where it was
Mountain or something.
it was like Mountain
Mountain.
Monton.
Mountain.
I think it's
Pennsylvania.
Monton. Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Pennsylvania because it's right by it was right by West Virginia.
Yeah, it's right by the old Panhandle.
I think it was Monton.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crystal from Monton, Pennsylvania. Yep. Yeah, this guy's from Jason Zanesville, Ohio, and he's inside of the mouth of a shark. See that?
I think his name is Jason.
Well, yeah.
You said he's from
No, Jason. No, so it's
Zanesville.
Zanesville. Jason.
He's
S.
Jason from Zanesville.
Jason S is from Zanesville, Ohio.
Okay.
That's where he's from.
How
Or maybe that's just where he took the picture. You know, it's kind of
Well,
unclear,
right,
but-
because yeah.
do you think that's a real shark?
I bet it is.
He was like, "Hey, look at me! I'm getting eaten by a shark." And
Yeah,
he's got 2 fucking twisted T's in his hand.
Well, how else would you like to go? That's
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of legacy, that's legacy, man.
That is legacy. That's a way to go out.
Think about how many people are going to drink that twisted tea.
That's what I
see
mean.
him.
Yeah, exactly. And
That's
then,
a good legacy.
The second 2, there's a couple of homosexual fellas, Jeff P. and Scott L. from Rockton, Illinois.
How could you know that they're homosexuals?
Well, I mean, it's pretty easy. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say that they're 100% homosexuals, but they're probably a couple of homosexuals. Not that that's wrong. I'm just saying.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I was asking why you thought that.
Well, yeah, because they got.
I wasn't making any sort of judgment on their
did you
lifestyle.
Did you see their muscles?
Uh,
Hey, no straight man look that good with their tops off, all right? That's all I'm saying.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
How come it's always people in water?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They really like the whole water thing. Here, I'll give the audience a little gander.
I guess
gander of the tight.
I guess the whole
tight
idea
muscles on
is
there.
that this is like a substitute for
That's right.
actual iced tea, so you want to be like out in the sun.
This,
I guess it makes sense.
This camera really picks up these fucking things really good.
Well,
Look at those guys.
I
Look at
spent
those little fellas.
I spent $300 on that camera. It better be able to pick up a can.
Is that actually how much you spent?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think you did either.
I don't remember how much it was. It's so long ago, you know.
44 weeks ago.
At least.
I think it's 40. Yeah, 44.
At least.
Wait, is this 44 or 43?
I don't know. I don't remember these things.
Well, we better start remembering because 52 is coming up.
52 is the
quick here.
last episode, so everyone better strap in.
Yeah, and we're going out with a fucking bang.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy one.
We're gonna bang producer Pete live on fucking air, dude. you little boys, get ready out there. We're fucking we're banging this producer.
That would be a nice build up. It's like, stick around because in only 6 more episodes, we're fucking this guy live on camera.
we're getting permanently
Finally.
we're getting permanently removed from all of these these
except
venues.
for Parlor. Parlor will keep us around.
Yeah, it's be like, yeah, you want to fuck some dudes on here? Yeah,
Because we're gonna hashtag it gays for Trump, and we'll stay on
exactly.
Parlor.
It's the way to do it.
Gay sex for Trump.
Well, I mean, we could advertise for whatever platform we're going for if you think about it.
Oh, of course.
Was gays for Trump?
Yeah,
Gays for gays. You know?
we're gays in solidarity with other gays.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Hey, did you say there was an email or some shit?
Oh, I was just bringing up that there was a comment on our last YouTube video.
Was it positive?
No, it wasn't. But I mean, it wasn't not positive. It was just you know, we speak a little bit loosely on this podcast sometimes.
Wait a minute.
I mean, in terms of like the way we speak about our audience.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And so an audience member responded.
Well, exactly, because we kept talking shit, and they were sick of it.
I didn't keep talking shit.
I mean, I might have been the one to bring it up. Oh, there's our intro. Okay.
Should we just play that podcast?
Yeah, just watch it.
Maybe that
Comment on
that
it.
one was probably better.
The comment says, feeling a lot of hate here. I mean, I'm doing my best. I'm watching and liking as hard as I can. Don't make me cancel you, you ungrateful bastards, is what it says.
So that's our listener mail.
Richie from South Dakota.
Yeah, I know. Richie is a loyal guy.
He really is.
I feel
but,
bad.
That's what I mean. I feel
Maybe
like
from now on, we'll have to have a little caveat.
I feel like we're gonna get canceled, by our only listener.
Yeah.
which is kind of problematic. He's like literally the one and only person that could cancel us.
Oof. Yeah, the
And
only guy
he could take us down tomorrow if he wanted.
So maybe
to.
from now on, when we openly bash the audience live on the podcast,
We exclude
recorded,
him.
we just have a little caveat that says this excludes Richie from South
Should we do it
Dakota.
right now?
Well, let's just retroactively be like, hey, I know that most of our audience are a bunch of mouth-breathing, inbred fools.
Yeah, they all fucking suck fucking cock and then aren't fucking like posting videos or being being progressive
Of
about it.
course.
They're sucking cock, but they're not being
Yeah,
progressive
behind
about the
closed
fact-
doors, right.
about the fact that they're
Right.
doing it. They're doing it closeted.
Yeah, you're basically if you're not fucking live on camera, you're a closeted gay
Yeah,
person.
they're a bunch of closeted homos,
You're
all of our audience.
If you don't fuck live on podcast, then you're in the closet still. Let's first of
except for
all, outside of us attacking the audience, let's just say
yeah.
that. Let's make a stand as a podcast.
Yep.
If you ever have gay sex and you're not doing it live, then you're not gay.
That's true.
You're deep in the closet.
Yeah, and you need to get out and be
And
part of the goddamn movement. You fucking.
And secondly,
imbeciles.
that's what all of our audience members do.
Yeah, except for Richie
Well, no, right.
from South Dakota.
Richie does not. Richie lives a very
modest,
modest heterosexual lifestyle.
Yes, yep.
That can be respected by all.
Yeah.
He's the model fan.
Exactly, and
he's the model fan.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
we'll leave it at that.
Maybe someday we'll do like a profile on Richie. And everyone can get to know what it's like to like. If you want to actually be a fan of our podcast, you'll just be just like Richie.
Yeah. Just follow suit.
Yeah,
follow suit,
and we'll profile him one day so you can actually see exactly how he lives and you can emulate that.
Yes.
To your best ability.
Okay. Perfect.
I think it's great.
Yep.
So sorry, Richie.
We didn't mean to offend you.
We didn't. Well, you're not included.
All right.
You never were. I thought there was a lot of subtext. I thought that he would be able to read between the lines, knowing that he was excluded.
I mean, I thought so too, but like we really did cast a wide net out there last few times we were doing this.
We did. It was a lot of broad terms, a lot of broad language.
Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah. All right.
Well, hey, you want to make a song?
Let's do a song.
Okay, let's do the song.
All right.
All right. Thank you all so much for listening to the podcast. We have a good song.
Yes, we sure do.
Okay, I'm me. Bye.
Hey, I'm also him.
And I like dinner and lunch as well.
There we
go. Enjoy the song. We all have struggles with our dad. We all look back on the memories we have. Tell me a story from your past. Tell me about all the penises you have in your possession. What is the deal? Why do you have them in boxes? What is the deal? What's your obsession? We all want to be close to the ones we love. We all want to know the kind of stuff we come from. What's with all the penises? What's with the unorganized boxes? Don't worry about the little things. Don't dwell on the small things. We all have bigger fish to fry. Come on, we have bigger fish to fry.